Big news in the home gym world. A comedian builds out a massive custom home gym.
But I'm funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown, I amuse you?
Rep Fitness refuses to stop taking my money, and GetRx has entered the chat, teasing out some spicy new releases. Oh, by the way, Rep Fitness issues a recall. The No Fate channel, checking in. Jonathan here, and Rep Fitness equipment is absolutely ruining marriages. I mean, Rep wants me to get a divorce. They refuse to stop releasing new equipment. And at this point, neither the IRS nor my wife are gonna believe that it's a write-off.
That's a write-off.
But first, Tom Brady's home gym. He was doing a collaboration with iShowSpeed, and they went into his home gym, and boom, look at this home gym. For a man who's worth over $100 million, it's not exactly that stacked. You got dumbbells over here. The highest they go is 60 pounds. Of course, you've got yourself a power rack. You've got the cable machine. But overall, I mean, it's not that crazy of a home gym. Now, don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful home gym, but even the bumper plates are just your standard black bumper plates. They're not competition, they're not shiny, that's just bland, for lack of a better term. We do get a quick glimpse of the rest of the gym, and there are some nice selectorized pieces of equipment you can see kind of quickly, and he also has an air bike there. But overall, I mean, for how much this dude is worth, it's not that crazy. Rep Fitness dropping teasers for future releases that are on the pipeline that Rep Fitness has set up. Number one being the stainless steel power rack, which is basically humidity proof. It looks great. I know that the owner of the company talked about issues with regards to getting the dimensions just right because there's no coating on here. They had to adjust to make sure that all their attachments are going to fit correctly. But man, oh man, I don't really want to see the price tag on this. Afraid to look. And oftentimes, if you have to ask what it costs, you can't afford it. I don't know if I would choose this over a multicolored rack, in part because of that expected increase in cost. But still, when Coop or Gluck drop their reviews, you know I'm going to be glued to the screen. There haven't been too many complaints with regards to these Rep Fitness Pep-In dumbbells. The one standout that people seem to mention all the time are these change plates. Not because they don't work well or the fact that they're accurate, but the fact that this little ring here can get in your way, especially if you have bigger hands. People on Etsy have gone as far to create a workaround that people can buy and swap these out if they so choose. Well, recently Rep Fitness has released a statement that a certain batch of these Pep-In adjustable dumbbells have a problem with this mechanism in that it doesn't lock correctly, so that when you're lifting, this will kind of fall out accidentally.
Did that go the way you thought it was going to go? Nope.
Now, most companies would have just tried to keep this quiet and ultimately issue slight, small refunds for people that were having this issue or anyone that complained. But Rep Fitness isn't like most companies. They went out and they not only sent a massive email to everyone that was impacted, they actually sent an email to everyone that had bought in Rep Pep-In saying that they are going to be sending them replacement fixes for this issue, even if you're not affected. I think how Rep has handled this situation shows why people consider them to have some of the best customer service. This is a prime example about why buying from a company who has good customer service is so important when making your purchasing decisions for home gym equipment, and why I refuse to go on Alibaba and try to buy knockoffs in hopes of getting a better deal, because if something shows up missing or wrong or scratched, you are on your own.
Logan!
If you're enjoying this home gym weekend review, then make sure you check out the links in the description. There's something in there for everybody. Home gym equipment, supplements, and even toilet paper. Using those links helps support the channel and help me keep producing this type of content. How do I justify brand new nickel calibrated plates when my deadlift is mid 225 on a good day. I'm not gonna lie, these look wicked cool and shiny, but I am curious how they are gonna hold up to streak marks when you put your hands on them.
We're good streaky! Yes!
In the past, I reviewed chrome plates from Xmaster. These are nickel, those were chrome, and they looked great. They were nice and smooth, they felt great, but man, every time you picked them up, loaded them, unloaded them, they were streaked all over the place. And I'm just curious if this is gonna be the same or they've put some specialized coating to help minimize that effect. With no notice, out of absolutely nowhere, I mean left field, Rep Fitness decides to drop 1-inch flooring. Wouldn't we all love another inch? No adhesive needed. It clamps together underneath, and it's got this nice little transition edging if you so choose. Quite frankly, it's like Legos for lifters. I'm really impressed and surprised that they didn't actually tease this out. They just dropped it. But oof, that price tag, yeah, that'll absolutely hurt your feelings. I want to know your thoughts. Drop your takes down below. But remember, stay strong, stay frugal, and keep your wallet safe from Rep Fitness. And now on to the Long Pond Cold Plunge. At first glance, this thing is a solid buy, coming in at $300 before any of their frequent discounts, promotions, and coupons. Also, it holds 126 gallons, and it is easy to get in and out of. It will fit anyone that is 6'9" and under. Plus, it's very quick to not only set up, but to take down, collapse, and store away. You do get a 2-year warranty, but the big icing on the cake is the 30-day, no questions asked money-back guarantee. But with all of that said, I still think this is going to be a hard pass for many of you. Unfortunately, the Long Pond Cold Plunge has absolutely zero insulation, so it is going to be difficult to keep this thing consistently cold in the summertime. It's going to cause you to have to drain it, refill it, and then add more ice to it on a relatively frequent basis. The Long Pond Cold Plunge does come with chiller connections if you so choose. But are you really going to go out, buy a budget ice bath, and then drop $1,000 on a chiller? I don't think so. And there are other cold plunges on the market that come in at this price point that are just simply better options. I mean, it's a buyer's market when it comes to ice baths and cold plunges. The competition is absolutely crazy. Here's another celebrity's home gym. Comedian Matt Rife has what looks to be a $40,000 plus home gym, built out and customized by Gym 80, which is a company that delivers custom pieces. Where Tom Brady's home gym was, and quite frankly, toned down for how much he's worth, comedian Matt Rife's home gym is literally the definition of overkill, with a full rack of dumbbells, all these plate-loaded machines, custom everything. Keep in mind, he's a comedian, which means he's going to be on the road a number of days a week. Now, celebrities get these deals all the time. I know Rx'd had some type of handshake deal with The Undertaker, Joe Rogan, Jocko, and they promoted at the gyms that they built for them. So either they gave the gyms to them for free, or they paid them some money and gave the gyms to them for free. And my only complaint about this, and I'm not trying to hate, is that in this video, Matt Rife goes on to say that anyone can buy this equipment. You just can go to the website and customize everything you want, and that it's not special. You don't have to be a celebrity. But if you go to the website, you're going to realize there's no prices, and there's, quite frankly, not very many photos of what they're offering. What you can do is request a quote, and this gym, look at it, it must have easily cost $40,000 plus. So the idea that any Joe Schmo off the street can go ahead and drop $40K on a home gym that's 100% customized is a little bit of a stretch. Rx'd dropping sizzling new teasers for their upcoming equipment. We've got the Phoenix Cable Tower coming in with a 200-pound stack. They also have a plate-loaded version, but it's got the 2-to-1 ratio if you use one handle, 1-to-1 ratio if you connect both of them, and you get their tornado arms, which are all the craze these days. They've also been teasing out their Hyper Glide, available October 5th. This is supposed house to replace 5 machines in one. A jack of all trades is a master of none, but oftentimes better than a master of one. Now remember, when you've got a machine that does a whole bunch of stuff, it's not going to deliver 10 out of 10 experiences on every exercise. And quite frankly, if you get 8 out of 10s on most of the exercises that you're looking to do, that'll probably make the machine worth it and make the machine space and cost that it's taking up worth it, but it's never going to deliver as good as, say, a leg extension machine or a reverse leg curl machine that's dedicated to that 1 or maybe 2 exercises. I definitely think it's going to be tempting for some of you, but dang, that price tag is next level. 2 other epic events that happened in the home gym community. You watching these 2 videos, give them a watch, hit the like button, use the affiliate links, and most importantly, don't save anything for the trip back.